And a key part of the vision that we have at UND is a commitment to serve. I mentioned that at the beginning of today's show. And we aspire to help make our communities better. Part of that comes from you and the audience today and the sponsorship that you have to many of our students as they support your local businesses. And another comes from our students themselves, 3 of whom join us today. Each of these students interned at a local business or government agency and represent the large number of students that are gaining learning experiences on the job market here in the Grand Forks community. Please welcome to my left, Brooke Degerness. We have Gabriel Randall and Laura Prussia. How about a round of applause for them? And Laura, we're going to start with you. Okay. Tell us where you're from and why did you choose UND?
So I'm from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, which is about 2 hours from here. And I chose UND for multiple reasons, but I think the biggest one is that it just felt like a second home to me. The sense of community when I visited was very immense, and the people were so personable. There's also just so many things to be involved with on campus, and I just saw myself thriving here. Nice.
And your internship was with PS Industries, and you were doing human resources work. What made you, are they here?
Yes.
They are? Come on, how about a round of applause? Let's hear it from the table. What made you want to get into the field? And I know that your supervisor, John Friend, was also your professor. Mm-hmm. And what was it like applying the things that you learned in class into the real world?
Yeah, so going into my senior year of high school, didn't really know what I wanted to do afterwards, took a personality test and got matched with HR. And since then I've stuck with it. I think it fits me very well. And yeah, going from the classroom to the internship has been really interesting. It's fun getting to apply all that knowledge in the real world.
Nice. Well, thanks for that great answer. And Gabe, what about you? Where are you from, and why did you come to UND?
Sure. So I'm from right here in Forks. Went to school right down the road at Central. Go Knights. And I knew I wanted to go into marketing, but I wasn't sure where to go by the end of high school. So I'm weighing my options and I'm looking at different universities, but ultimately I went with UND purely because this is a place where opportunities are happening and jobs are everywhere, people are investing in UND. And I knew that's the kind of place I wanted to take my talents. That's where I wanted to invest in.
Nice. And your placement was with construction engineers. Where are they?
Right over there.
We got a woo-woo. Good. Well done. There we go. You might not have to comment on the absence of rebar in construction, but what I would love for you to talk about is how does this tie to your career field? And I know there's a lot of storytelling that you did as both a marketing and communications intern with the company.
Sure. So when it comes to marketing, you could split it up to a very creative side or a very analytical side, and I fall more on the creative side. So if you boil it down to one core thing, like you mentioned, it would be storytelling. And being a part of construction engineers has given me a unique opportunity to tell the stories of the communities that we are helping with our various projects, such as UND itself.
Nice. And that element of storytelling allows us to speak to the members of the community about the great things, and certainly you were on the front end of a lot of that storytelling.
Absolutely.
Yeah, wonderful. And then Brooke, you where are you from, and why UND?
So I'm from Arthur, North Dakota. It's just 30 minutes north of Fargo. I don't know if any of you know someone famous from there, Governor Doug Burgum. But I chose UND just because I heard so many great things from friends and family about not only the programs and the opportunities here, but also the atmosphere and what great learning goes on. And I really wanted to be a part of that, and I'm definitely happy that I chose this.
Nice. And you interned with the Grand Forks Fire Department.
The chief, he's right there.
Chief, where's Chief?
He's right there.
There we go. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out to support. And you were doing social media work, and tell us about that experience, as well as I know there was some connection across the community about work in the river.
Yes.
So tell us about all of this.
So I did the social media for the fire department, and it was great. It was not only eye-opening just being able to apply what I learned in the classroom, but it was eye-opening just learning about how much sacrifice goes on from the department. They're all great people, amazing people to work with, and it's definitely definitely an opportunity that I definitely would have never gotten anywhere else. But it was great also connecting across the department to John Bernstrom from Public Information Office. I worked with him, and it was great just learning how to personal network with cross these connections and working with all these people. City work wasn't really something I thought I'd be interested in, but it was really nice, a good opportunity.
Yeah, wonderful. And back to Laura. So your future plans after you finish at UND?
I mean, hopefully work in HR. I graduate in May. Start looking for jobs around Grand Forks, Fargo area. Stay around here, so.
Nice. And this was your first summer in Grand Forks?
Yes, this
Yeah.
was. It was really great getting to stay here. There's so much that goes on in the summer as well, so it was really fun.
Nice. And Gabe, you're graduating soon as well.
Yes,
And
I
what are
am.
your future plans? Something with Europe, potentially?
Potentially, yeah. So I've been looking at maybe doing graduate school in Europe, but if I've found anything during my time at UND and with construction engineers, it's that I have a greater appreciation for the professional world and the impact that I can bring given my talents with storytelling and marketing and stuff like that. So I'm thinking maybe we go into the professional world for a little bit, and then we consider graduate school later on.
Nice, nice. And Brooke, how about you? Future plans as a result, potentially tied to the work that you did this summer?
Yeah, so I graduate in December. I'm looking for jobs in Fargo. Like I said, city work, maybe I could go into that, but I kind of want to dip my toes into lots of things and kind of get experience everywhere.
Nice. Well, the three of you are amazing examples of what we believe UND offers to the community, to the state, to the nation, and the world. We know you're going to do amazing things. We're certainly UND proud of the three of you. How about another round of applause?